Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. We're just going to give it a few more minutes and allow more people to come in. We have quite a few that registered, so let's give everybody a few minutes to come in. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for being here. Brianne, Lisa, Danielle, Leanna, Katie, Beth, Rob, Miss Lyric, Randy, Maisha, is that right?
Miosha.
Miosha. Hi there. Thanks for
Hi.
joining us.
Good morning, everyone.
Who is on the cell phone, the 510? If you could please tell me who you are. Five 510-329-2501. Okay. Please come back, but change your name so we know who you are when you come back. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started here. Happy Tuesday, notaries. Today in Notary Academy would be our Tuesday training, but we are so excited that we have opened it up nationwide to a very special guest, Mr. Tyler Temple. He is the owner of CloseWise platform, which is a new signing platform that we would love to introduce to our community. It is an amazing all-in-one platform that we are so excited for Tyler to demo and explain it to all of you guys. Tyler is also the owner of Notary Near Me. So please give him a warm welcome. We are so excited that you're here today, Tyler. Thank you. Take it away.
Appreciate the introduction. What's up, everybody? Glad to be here. Thank you all for joining. I am feeling a little bit under the weather, so I'll turn my camera on at the end. You can all check out my sick face. But I did put something together to kind of run through today. And at the very end of it, I do want to answer any questions. But today I kind of prepared somewhat of a checklist for understanding what it is like to actually start and run your own business. I think a lot of notaries maybe jump into this and don't realize what you're embarking is you're running your own entire business. Now, some of you are probably veterans in the field, possibly, and some of this won't apply to you. It's going to be, knowledge you already have obtained. But at the very end of that, I'll also show you some of the tools that we've built out for notaries if you haven't seen them yet. Pretty excited about them. We keep enhancing them every week, and we've got some pretty cool offers going on. Now, a little bit about me if you don't know me yet. My name is Tyler. I'm one of the main founders of CloseWise. And since 2008, I've worn a lot of different hats. I've been a veteran. I've been a web developer, a defense contractor. I used to work as a pilot, but I've also been a 2008, back way when nobody really knew about this industry. Before ServiceLink and LSI merged, I've been doing this for a super long time. I've worked for different signing services and scheduling. Have a lot of relationships with a bunch of different title companies. And being a notary has always been a pretty rewarding side hustle. Back when COVID happened, I think a lot of us got our lives twisted around a little bit, needed to find ways to keep hustling, and that's why we started to build these notary tools. Without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to kind of jump into this checklist that we built. Now, with this checklist, if anybody wants this after the meet, and we can share that this checklist with you. Now, CloseWise for notaries, what I'm going to talk about is building your systems and expanding your notary reach online. Now, after you become a notary, you've got all of your ducks in a row. You've become a commissioned notary. The first thing you might want to do is register yourself as a business. Now, there's a couple of reasons you might want to do that, and the first one is you're going to be able to then set up a business banking account. Now, that's incredibly important because you want to separate your business from your personal for tax time. Keeping those two together are really going to muddy things up. You can also get a business credit card, and that way you can easily separate that accounting from your personal life. Now, you also need to get your compliance and insurance, obtain your notary public insurance, E&O background checks, all of those compliance documents. Now, once you've got that, you've really got your foundation down. So it's time to start considering what kind of tech you're going to use. From your scheduling management, how are you going to book appointments? How are you going to maintain your accounting? How are you going to obtain clients and manage those client relationships and websites? So we found out a lot of notaries don't have websites, or the barrier to entry in building what we call your tech stack is pretty expensive, or it can be. Now, another thing in any industry, and a lot of you in here probably already know this, I'm probably preaching to the choir at this point, but professional development and joining groups like this, or the NNA, so you can stay on top of what's going on in the industry is incredibly important. Now, visual branding, you do want to brand yourself early. Get that branding down to place across all of the platforms that you're going to be in, across your websites. And then you want to develop that professional website. So inside of that website, you're going to want to include all of your service descriptions, fees, contact information, booking, with payments capability. Now, if you're only in loan signings, a lot of people after 2020 got into loan signings, but things really started to slow down. So diversifying your portfolio and offering more services becomes very important as you continue to build your notarial career. Now, you want to sign up for everything, and I'm sure you've heard this. You want to sign up for directories, signing orders, SnapDocs, CloseWise, notarynearme.com, anywhere you can have a online presence. That could be on Nextdoor. I think 1 in 5 people are on Nextdoor. So that's really important to get yourself on any platform where you can have an online presence. Now, content and strategy and social engagement can be very important. But you want to make sure you regularly update your website, blog post, to make sure that you start to become a dominant force inside of the products you offer. And this is really important for SEO, with search engine optimization, which is probably a little bit more advanced, but we're going to touch on that a little bit. Now, testimonials and reviews. These are incredibly important. If you haven't set up a Google My Business profile yet, you should go ahead and start doing that. Google is pretty good about explaining how to do that, and I think there's some people who offer courses on that as well. That way you can start capturing those reviews, testimonials, and just ways to show your clients that you've built a reputation for yourself as a good service provider. Now, I just talked about this, but you're definitely going to want to register on Google My Business. This is going to come up before any website on Google's search engine results page. So if you haven't done this, this should be on the top of your priority list. And once you do have a website, that content on that website, you're going to want to focus on keywords around your services and products. There's a lot of things that go into meta tags and H1, H2 tags. So if you aren't familiar with that, then you should definitely get with a professional about how to set up those keywords on your website so that Google's crawlers can pick up that information to display you on the search engine page. Now, local citations and directories, again, ensure your business is listed on any local directories. Now, that's Nextdoor, that could be Yelp, anything that you're familiar with or unfamiliar with. This doesn't just include notary directories. There are a lot of really big ones out there that you should be on as well that are free for you to use. Now, engaging with local community online. So that's what you're doing here today, is you're engaging with your local community. So My Notary Academy or any other type of notary community, social media groups. This is where you're going to want to show up to, real estate conferences, anything you can do to be part of your notary community and your local business communities. So one big thing you can do is collaborate with those local businesses. Now, if you actually go online, if you're focused on real estate law or you're focused on estate planning law, all of these businesses have to be registered, or you can easily also find them on Google. So just make a road trip day about it. Go around and communicate and touch bases with all of your local points, local law firms, local real estate offices, local car dealerships, um, and start to try to build your relationship for collaboration. Now, when you're starting in the notary industry, I think a lot of people typically get sold on one portion of the industry. They're like, hey, maybe I'm going to be a loan signing agent. But there are a lot of different avenues that you can take in this industry. So you need to identify who your target demographic might be. For example, I know some people who just go out and target group homes or nursing homes. You could find every nursing home in your area and just target them rather than everybody targeting the same real estate market. Now, that's where when you identify who your target audience is going to be, this is where you want to do some data collection. So what you'll want to do is you can actually go public records. And here's a little secret. Every title insurance company that is able to operate within your state has to register to do business within your state. So that's public record. You can go and find every title insurance provider that can operate within your state online. You can put that together into a list and create your own lead list by doing that. Now, once you do that, you're going to want to segment that audience. Now, and I know this is a lot. So again, we can provide you with this checklist. But once you've identified your audience and then you've collected the data on your audience, you're going to want to segment that audience for retargeting or initial targeting. You can do that with tags, tagging by signing service, by title company, by estate planning law firm, whatever it may be. And then you're going to want to engage with those clients and then nurture that engagement using a CRM. This could be regular Monday morning email messaging. This could be showing up in person. But if you're familiar with touch points online, it used to be you have to touch point somebody 7 times to get their attention, but we all have shorter attention spans now. So I think that's up to around 12 at this point. So you have to stay engaged with your list. Now, based on what happens with that engagement and nurture, you're going to want to analyze and adjust because maybe your area doesn't have as much loan signing work going on. Maybe you have more nursing homes in your area. So you need to collect that data and make sure that you focus on what's actually going to make you money. Now, that's a quick checklist right there, and I'd like to share that with you guys. You can always request it, but if you go through that checklist, that's the foundation you need to get started on promoting and marketing your business. And putting that tech stack together is probably one of the more difficult things for people, especially if you're not very technologically savvy. Now, what does this have to do with CloseWise? Well, we learned that a lot of notaries out there weren't familiar with these types of strategies, and the tools on the market are very expensive. And without trying to sound like a sales guy, because really not my forte, I want to show you what we built out, because we built a lot of tools, made them really simplified and very cheap and affordable. So inside of CloseWise, you can sign up for free. Just by signing up for free, you are listed in our marketplace, and we're doing millions in revenue for notaries and attorneys using our platform currently, and we're trying to build that up as much as possible. We are a relatively newer company compared to some of the longer standing ones that have been around for the past decade, but we are building that up. But just by signing up, you can have a listing in our marketplace, but you also get listed in notarynearby.com, right? So that's all for free, and you can even track your orders across all platforms, manage accounting, and send invoices out. So that nails down, I think, 3 or 4 things that we talked about in that checklist. You have an online presence, you're signed up on a platform, you have a way to track your orders, and send invoices for bookings that you receive. Now, on top of that, we do have a $10 a month subscription. And I know you guys have heard about different tools out there for notaries. Now, what we offer for $10 is kind of giving away the farm a little bit. So we offer a full accounting suite. For inside of that accounting suite, you can manage and monitor your income, track all of your expenses, send invoices or automate those invoices. You have profit and loss reports, and you can also track your mileage. And I'll let my internet catch up with me here. There it goes. You can track your notarial act logs. Now, all of those accounting tools that you need, it auto tracks your mileage, and you have your summaries and analytics to help you make data-driven decisions based on your client type. Now, on top of that, those accounting tools, we also give you digital business cards. So inside of these digital business cards, you put your review links. So when you're at the table with your signers, you have them scan this and they leave you a review at the right of the table. So that's also going to help you accomplish that and building your reputation there. And they can also save your contact, and you can save theirs. That way you can retarget them for referrals or for just any type of retargeting campaign. Now, additionally to that, we give you a recommended listing on notarynearme.com. Now, this is a brand new website, but this website we're going to start running some ads on, and we're going to start trying to generate you additional work. So we're trying our best over here to bring you work from different avenues. One is from people using CloseWise, signing services, title companies, scheduling you. But we also want to bring in additional work through notarynearme.com, just so that we can try to bring more work to the community. Now, when somebody requests you on notarynearme.com, it goes directly to your query center. And what you do from there is you start your sales process. So pricing, everything is controlled by you from notarynearme.com. Now, I'm trying to think what else we have for the $10 a month. I think that's about it. But of course, you can import those orders so you don't have to manually create them. We built in an AI system so you can forward your emails. Doesn't even have to be in a confirmation format, and we'll import that so that you don't have to do that data entry. Simple things like that. Now, when it comes to marketing, another big thing was notaries didn't have websites, or maybe they are looking to get a website, but it's going to cost them a few $1,000s, and it's just not in the budget right now. So right now, we can launch you a website same day. So you don't have to go on Fiverr, you don't have to go on Upwork, and wait a month or 3 months to launch a website. You can sign up with CloseWise and launch a website very same day. Now, these websites are very standard. We call them more funnel style because they're straight to the point. So this is an example of one of these websites. So it's straight to a call to action. So booking an appointment or call now to initiate that sales call. It's going to have your service types in here, the about us, how to do the booking with you, your service areas, which makes it more dynamic as you add more service areas. And what we also do is we auto connect you to what's called Google Search Console. So you can, in the very same day, launch a website. It will auto deploy, and then it will connect to Google Search Console. So it begins to crawl and rank your website. Now, if you already have a website on here, you can take these booking pages, which here's a booking page here, or you can take the client login link and you can link this to your current website. Now, what that's good for is this website is directly connected to all of your CloseWise accounting tools. So if you have somebody book directly through your booking tool here, it's going to go directly into your dashboard and directly into your accounting process so you can automate sending invoices. Additionally, with these websites, what we're trying to do is connect each other in the community, and you can add people to your network and work with them. So for example, everybody in this call today could launch a website, which we're actually offering a free trial to. So you could launch a website with us for free. And then everybody in this call could invite everybody else to their network. Now, what this does is it allows you to build up your coverage areas so that you're all covering a larger area. And if you are unavailable or can't cover something, it goes to somebody in your network. And when they complete the job, you automatically get a commission. So it turns you into somewhat of a junior signing service. And any lead that you collect through your website, you're still going to get paid for. So that's that's the websites there. Let's see here. Now, client nurturing and management. So you can, for free, come on CloseWise, add your client list, tag them and separate them so you can be a little bit more organized in your business. Now, but included in the pro growth plan that CloseWise has, you can tag these clients, separate them, but also market to them through here. So for example, if we wanted to reach out to all of our favorite clients and send them a text message, we could select them, send out a text, and choose a template and request a review from each one of them. Now, if we wanted to, we could even schedule this out to request it in the future. If we wanted to as well, we could send out email messages and campaigns. Like, for example, next Monday, we want to send out a Monday morning hello email. We could schedule this out for next Monday, and the system's going to automatically touch bases with your clients to let them know you're readily available for work. So again, it's a one-way CRM, so it's very simplified. So you can quickly get reviews, referrals, hit touch points with your clients. Now, to do that, we've built in some templates for you just to give you some good examples of what some of those emails should look like. We have some follow-up emails, follow-up number 1, follow-up number 2 and 3, just so you have an idea of what these touch points should look like. But you should always come in here and put your personal touch on it and build out your own email and text templates. Now, it's all in one. And what we're doing right now is if you sign up for the Pro account, you get a free trial at Pro Growth, which launches the website, gives you access to the CRM, and you get a one-to-one consultation during that website launch. So we'll learn about your business, we'll optimize your profile, we'll pull in your data for you, and really just make sure you're on the right track and learn about where your business is. I'd like to open up the floor to any questions, if we have any questions now.
So, Tyler, can I actually was wondering if you could please explain to everybody what the difference between CloseWise and Notary Near Me is?
So CloseWise is connected to notarynearme.com, and notarynearme.com is a public directory. So for example, here's notarynearme.com here. Here's a listed recommended profile, but the general public can come to notarynearme.com and search for notaries in their area. Now, the difference there is CloseWise is the marketplace. So that's where your signing services, title companies, or anybody scheduling notaries often would go to schedule through our automation. And here's where the general public is going to be able to find you publicly.
So you guys, this is a really great system, like an all-in-one. If you're paying for, separate like Mile IQ, and then you're paying for Notary Assist or Notary Gadget, all these different, things that you pay separately for, this is a all-in-one solution for you guys where you could just pay the $10 or do the pro and have it as all in one solution, which is really cool, especially the CRM. Tyler was talking about how you're able to, we talk a lot about doing the Monday morning emails. And if you guys saw that he has templates on there, but one thing that he said that's super important is that you can put your own personal touch on those templates, and you should, because we see as signing service owners, we see a lot of notaries that use the CRMs and they're using just the dummy templates, and it comes across that you don't really care about your business, where this gives you the opportunity to really personalize it. Right, Tyler?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely don't don't just use the preset templates, because if everybody in the community, it's a small notary community, okay? So if everybody in the community is out here using the exact same template, it's just going to get annoying for some of these clients, especially if they're business clients and not individual general notary work clients. That's what I would say. So general notary work clients, maybe that's fine. But put your personal touch on it. It doesn't take that long to do it. But it's if you do the math on it, and just add up everything together, an accounting tool, the digital business card, the website launch, hiring somebody to manage that, and connect that to Search Console, hosting fees, domain renewals are covered in your subscription. All of that together, it probably runs around $1,000 or more, just to get started, and then ongoing maintenance. And we're offering that out right now with founder pricing at $27 a month. So after that, it goes up to $47. But I do want to stress that we do have a lot of stuff in here for free too. And that's because we want people in the good notaries signing up in the community. We'll help you import your data so that displays as experience. Um, just because we do want good notaries on notarynearme.com and on the CloseWise marketplace.
So Tyler, if you set up a website through the CloseWise platform, what is the monthly maintenance for that website?
So it's all included in the subscription. So if you purchase a domain through CloseWise, you only have to pay for that domain once. So there's no renewal fee. You don't pay for hosting. And if you have issues with your site, then you just email us and we fix it. And
You
that's at
guys,
27. Yeah.
yeah,
So
that's
that's 20,
huge.
$27 a month. But again, I know some people out there do have websites already. So even if you're not using this as your forward-facing website, your primary, use these booking links and these client logins, because now you have professional ways for your clients to keep track of their orders, and you have ways for your clients to book orders, and you also have a way to earn off of your network and collaborate together.
We have a
That
few
is super
questions in the
cool.
chat. We didn't go over these yet, right? Sorry, I was just logging in.
No, we haven't gone over them. I do want to say before we do get into those questions, everybody, Audra has put the CloseWise link into the chat. So if you're interested in checking out the platform and joining, please use the link that Audra has put in the chat. And we also have one of our advisors, Michelle in Texas. She's a user of CloseWise, and she's saying that she's super impressed with it. So I am too. Tyler just recently got me set up with it, and it's a really awesome platform, you guys. So if you're not set up with it, make sure you go check it out today. Okay, Laura, go ahead. Go with the questions.
So Diana was asking how much is the pro account?
So Pro is $10. So I'll show it to you here. So if you create a free account, you can see this, and for free, you get the listing on the marketplace, unlimited order tracking, so you keep track of all of your orders. You do have a master schedule overview, which with downloadable reports, because I know some notaries like to keep their schedule on paper. And then you can still monitor your pending and paid income, and it auto tracks your mileage logs. Now it also does your notarial act tracking too, as long as you're adding that into your orders. And then Pro is $10, which I think a digital business card alone cost about $10. But you get the full accounting suite, mileage tracking, AI order inputs, a higher listing in the marketplace, which will help you stand out a little bit. And then the notarynearme.com directory listing, all for $10.
That's awesome.
Now, the website is typically $47 a month right now, but we're doing a founder pricing offer at $27 a month. So if you get it now, then you're locked in for life as long as you maintain it.
Okay, and then Rob was asking, can I use this with multiple signing services, individual bookings, etc., for my accounting purposes, or is this just restricted to Notary Near Me?
No, you can use this for everything. So if you think of this as a bunch of different modules. So notarynearme.com is its own thing, but it's connected to your accounting tools and to your dashboard. The website is its own thing, but it's also connected to your accounting tools and your reporting and analytics. This is 10 different softwares in one software.
And then Michelle is asking, so what do we need to do if we're already pro members and want to step up to the professional subscription for the 27 a month?
So 2 days, 48 hours after you sign up as a pro member, you should have received an email. That email allows you to book in for that promotional offer. Now, if you don't see that email, email me at support@closewise.com and we'll get you booked in.
And then just so you guys know, Audra's posted the link for CloseWise to join. It's in the chat. So Rob was asking, I currently have a site and hosting via GoDaddy. How easy is this to integrate into that site?
It's as simple as taking that booking widget. So if you built your own site, which we'll give you a consultation on this if you once you sign up, but each one of these modules have one link. So the booking link, you just take that URL, place it into your booking button on your current website. I think is that the question? Or the client login page, you just take this link and put it into your current website.
Which that is super cool.
Rita, yes, we are recording. We will post it in the groups for you.
Rob said, I'm thinking of entire notary website, not just the booking link.
So if if you already have a domain through GoDaddy, but you don't have a website yet, I think that's the question, then we can actually use your current domain and connect it to your website. You do not have to purchase a domain through CloseWise.
So
Does that answer the question?
if you have a, yeah, he said, okay, thank you. But for further clarification, Tyler, on that, if you like, I currently have a website through GoDaddy, but if I want to forego that website and point my domain to CloseWise, I could, correct?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So that's a process that we'll go through during the onboarding, and we just have to disconnect I believe in your DNS records. We'll just disconnect it from your current site and then move it over to CloseWise.
Which you guys, Tyler is a whiz at all of this stuff. The domains, SEO, all of that. He is a great person to connect with. He can really help you to not only start your notary foundation, but to grow your notary business if you're interested in marketing and really getting yourself out into the marketplace. Sometimes that can be the hardest part of being a notary. You learn your whole foundation, you have your educational skills, but you're like, I'm not a marketer. I have no idea what I'm doing. And so this is great software, and this might be your key to the next step.
Yep. And if anybody wants that checklist, checklists are not typically exciting, but they're important. Um, you should always have a checklist for your business, and go through that checklist and knock everything off. You should have a foundational checklist. You should have a reoccurring checklist for your weekly marketing and planning. That's all very important. So
And then
if anybody wants that checklist, they can just request it at support@closewise.com. We'll send it over.
Yes,
and
Lyric, CloseWise does maintain and host the website. By disconnecting the DNS, will that change my website address that I already have printed on marketing material, or can I keep the same website address?
It would be the exact same domain. Yeah.
They just on the back end, they point it to basically CloseWise hosting that domain instead of whoever you had purchased it through.
That's exactly right. Yeah, we're not gonna change anything. And of course, if you want to maintain your current website, you can as well. Um, if you've already started SEO on that site, then I wouldn't even advise getting rid of it necessarily. But that's something we can take a look at during your onboarding, because SEO is a sprint, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. That's something that takes time to build.
and
And
then
it's
Rob was asking, and all of that is included in the founder pricing of 27 a month for as long as I stay active, correct?
That is exactly right.
Okay.
That includes all future updates. You'll get everything.
Here's the thing too, you guys, is that if you're doing a website like on GoDaddy, I have one. They charge like 300 and something dollars a year. And I can get support from them, but it's just a website. This is notary based. This is the foundation that you need to grow your notary business. And so that $27 a month and having the support in order to do this, I mean, that's $324 for the year. That's what you would be spending on a hosted website somewhere else, but you're not going to get the one-on-one attention and the help that you need. And I don't know if you guys paid attention to, which I thought is pretty cool, is Tyler did say that they will import all of your data for you. So you don't have to put it all in yourself. They will help you with that. Rob
Yeah,
wants
that's also a big thing.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Rob wants to just know how long he has to take advantage of this pricing of the 27 a month.
So I think we were extending it till the end of this month. So I guess if it's probably for another 13 days.
Are there any sign up fees?
No, I mean just the subscription fee. That's it. So there's no onboarding fee. There's no fee associated with your imports. All of that's included.
That's amazing.
Any other questions, you guys? What booking application, oops, will
Will
the
the
external client see?
So your clients will go to this booking site, which is going through some improvements currently. So it's a four-step booking site. So it's entering in the client information, moving into your products that you offer. Now these products are controlled inside of your profile under your schedule. So all of this is ongoing some additional updates where you can customize this a lot further. Anything that you enter in over here, like live scan fingerprinting, whatever you do at all, any services you offer can go directly to your site to be offered here, where they'd put in where they want that appointment to take place, unless of course it's an online booking. And then it would go to the pay section, which would be next. So let me put in an address here. So if you click check agent as available, what this does is it cross-references not only your schedule, but what if your leave dates or anything that you blocked off. And if you're unavailable or set yourself as unavailable, then it automatically displays the people in your network to book. And then it would move into the booking page. Now there is a paywall here, but this paywall is only going to show up if it's booking somebody not in your network. That's being removed. But the update that you're all going to see if you have this is going to turn into a survey style booking page, which is going to be a lot more seamless, and it's gonna help you get to the sales call process the fastest.
Now, keep in mind, you guys, that this is not only, for, as Tyler is showing you how you can book out your appointments, but this software is also just like a signing platform, just like you have with SnapDocs and Signing Order and SigZig and all those platforms. The reason I mention that is because signing services have access to this platform and put orders out as well. So this is another avenue for you guys to gain business on. And I can tell you as a signing service owner that I mean, you guys can already see it as a notary, but as a signing service owner as well, it is a very robust program. There is so much that you can do with it. And so you can not only run your notary business, but you can also gain, business and signings from this platform as well. And Lyric,
There's
you said
one comment.
almost
There was
sounds
that comment. Lyric said it sounds too good to be true, but you just really need to think that it was coming, right? Somebody was going to do this. Somebody was going to take all of these systems that we use individually as notaries and put them in one place, and they've done that here. So it does sound too good to be true, but I think it's incredible.
So, and then somebody said here, can you explain how it incorporates Notary Gadget, Notary Assist, and Mile IQ? So, basically what I was saying by those is that if you do use those programs, which guys, Notary Assist, Notary Gadget, Mile IQ, they're fabulous programs. So if you're using them and you love them, I'm not telling you to get rid of them. However, if you were to do this program, an all-in-one solution, Tyler has made it where you're able to do everything that you already do on Notary Gadget or Notary Assist and Mile IQ. It's all right here in the system for you. So you would no longer need to use those programs. You could choose, which ones you liked better. It's kind of cool that you have the option to decide which works best for you, what you like the best, and what works for you.
And also, for those of you that are attending retreat, we are going over on how to start your own boutique signing service for some passive income, to diversify your notary business. As Tyler mentioned earlier, this is an amazing platform in which to do so because so many notaries are going to be on this. It is very user friendly and it's so easy once you know how to start your boutique signing service from retreat to start with CloseWise. So for all of you that are asking how to start a signing service, we know a lot of you have been reaching out to us. CloseWise would be the perfect platform in which to do so because it's all right here and he makes it very easy for you. So keep that in mind too.
Very good point. I would like to piggyback off of that. If we have anybody here that is a new signing service, if you've been operating your signing service for less than a year and you're thinking that maybe you would want to jump to this platform instead, now would absolutely be the time to do it. Before you get way too more embedded in your signing service business, this would be the time to jump. So if you have questions about that, feel free to reach out to myself or Laura, and especially Tyler. He can answer a lot of those questions as well.
Yeah, if somebody's interested in starting a signing service, we have that entire side of the platform. So it does sound like too good to be true, but we've built everything. Um, we have
And you
a
guys,
very robust signing
sorry,
service
Ted.
platform. That's fine. And even our signing service side of the platform includes accounting tools so you can pay your contractors simply all in one place, analytics and accounting tools. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to try to book in an intro call.
And Tyler's going to be at Retreat, you guys. So if you want to talk to him in person and see this in person, he will be there.
Also, Dina, you said this is great, but most of us have 1-year subscriptions that haven't expired. So we just double pay if we switch to CloseWise. Check with those other programs. If you're wanting to switch over and you have paid for an entire year, see if they will refund you the difference, if they'll prorate you. It's very possible that they might. So that's just something that you're going to have to check on yourself. And if they don't, then you'll have to make that decision for your business. Remember, all of this is tax deductible for your business.
Interject real
Yeah,
quick. I was just
I would even say with that, you know, the cost of some of the other systems is so nominal, and the cost that we're offering to launch a website is so cheap. It's definitely going to be a lot cheaper to sign up and launch a website here and start building your network and building out that junior signing service and starting to market to your clients than it would be to try to use any other third-party tools. You can go get another CRM for $97 a month. I know Go High Level, HubSpot, any of these other ones are, you know, they're going to be a lot more complicated. They're not going to be geared towards your industry, but overall, even if you were double paying for a subscription for a year from another platform and this, it's still going to be cheaper than doing that.
Tyler, is there an app for CloseWise?
So there is what's called a progressive web app. So we build and change the platform so much that we pulled our Apple and Android store app. But if you go inside of your account and go to the help section here, which is loading slow for me today, I think it's my internet connection, and go to getting started, it'll walk you through installing what we call the iPhone web app and the Android web app, which that way you get all of the tools on your phone, on an app on your phone, rather than just some of them. So absolutely, you can download the iPhone web app or the Android web app by following the tutorials.
Very cool. And then Estella, did you have a question?
It wasn't a question. It was just, I don't want to sound like Captain Obvious, but you know, if we're switching, anybody who's switching from another service to this one, make sure you get your export before you close your account.
Yeah.
Very good point. Stella was just saying, just don't go and delete your old accounts. Make sure that you export all of your information before you ask for refunds or want to quit those accounts. Make sure you save all of your information before doing so. Can you, as a signing service, schedule from the app on your phone?
As a signing service, yeah. So signing service actually have their own app. So when you create your signing service account, we white label it and brand it for you through a special URL. That way, when you install your app, it looks like your signing service app. It looks just like yours, not like CloseWise. And it's pretty simple to manage from your phone.
It's pretty cool too. You
You
can tell your clients that it's actually your platform because it's all branded with your company. So it looks like you built it out even though you didn't.
So there's tutorials over support.closewise.com. So if you just want to go in and check out some of those tutorials, you can. But you know, if you sign up and you get one of the upgrades, you'll get a one-on-one help with setting up your account.
Awesome. And do we have any other questions for Tyler?
What do you guys think?
Lyric, so it is my understanding, correct, that we sign up, we wait for the email 2 days later to get the $27 price, and we will then be contacted for the consult call. Is that correct?
Yep. So go ahead and what I would say is register your account, and you can go to the subscription here and sign up for this here. 2 days later, you'll receive a link to get access to all of the website building.
And Audra put the link for you guys in the chat. So use that link to sign up. Tyler, we cannot thank you enough for being here today. I think that you have provided notaries with an awesome solution for running their notary business and growing their notary business. We're super, super excited about having you at the Notary Academy retreat October 5th. And we look forward to collaborating with you more. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. I appreciate you having me here. Absolutely. Thank you all for coming and listening in today. I appreciate all the questions. And if, of course, if you have any more after the call, you can always reach out to us at support@closewise.com.
Hey, Tyler.
Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you all for
You're
being
very-
here today.